What's up, Sagittarius Sun and Scorpio Moon tribe? This is your video on your Sun and your Moon sign. And if you're new here, let me introduce myself. I'm Rhea. I'm a mystic astrologer, past life hypnotherapist, quantum energy healer, Reiki practitioner, fellow Scorpio Moon too. And to learn more about me and my services, you can visit my website at rheaquartz.com. So in this video, we're going to talk about your Sun and your Moon sign. But before I do get started, I want to emphasize that your Sun and your Moon are going to be unique. They're going to be in their own houses, making their own aspects, and no two sun and moons are going to be the same, regardless if they're in the same signs and they have the same combination, because we are all individuals and we all are on our different soul and life paths. So to understand your sun and moon on a much deeper level, you have to consider the entire chart. And if you do want to learn more about your sun and moon and your natal chart, I do offer astrology sessions, which you can learn more about on my website at rheaquartz.com. Also, I have videos on what the sun and the moon mean in astrology and in your natal chart, as well as a video on the sun versus the moon and what's the difference and what's more important. So if you haven't checked those out already, make sure you do. Pause this video. I'll leave the link down below, and then come back to watch this video so you understand the sun and moon on a more deeper level. I also, at the end of this video, will be doing a mini pick a card reading. I wanted to invite fun into these videos. I wanted to invite excitement into these videos. So I will be doing a mini pick a card reading at the end. So watch out for that. So yeah, now let's get on to your sun and moon, the sun in Sagittarius and the moon in Scorpio. So if we just think about the sun to begin with, the sun is in the center of our solar system, and everything revolves around the sun. Everything revolves around the sun, and the sun is the largest object in our solar system. It is our survival. It is this creational divine source energy. And as above, so below. So in your chart, the sign your sun sign is in, the house it's in, the aspect it's making, that area will be under the spotlight. That area will be dominant, and everything will revolve around that area and your sun in your chart. It's this dominant energy. And also, the moon needs the sun. The sun gives the moon purpose as well, because the moon doesn't produce its own light. It actually relies on the sun's light that it reflects off the surface of the moon, that then we see as the moonlight. So you see how everything is just intertwined, and it goes back to the sun. So the sun represents a young, masculine, action-oriented, assertive energy, a dominant energy, whereas the moon represents the yin, feminine, the darkness, the subconscious energy. And we need both equally, right? Because it's all about the balance, the harmony, the equilibrium, the completion. And the sun is your identity, your individuality, what brings the best out of you and where you shine as well, and what you take pride of. And when your sun is in Sagittarius, you know, because you're ruled by Jupiter and you are a mutable fire sign, you're the shapeshifter. You're the shapeshifter. And the symbol for the Sagittarius energy is the centaur, the half man, half horse. It's about the mystical, the magic as well. And also it's the bow and the arrow. It's about shooting for the stars. And you're all about shooting for the stars because you're so optimistic, full of just magic and inspiration. You want to have fun, you want to learn, you want to do new things, you want to go on a new adventure. That's what makes you feel good, makes you feel like your best self. And I gotta say, I love Sagittarius energy because it's so fun. It's all about being fun and discovering, exploring. It's also a very spiritual, mystical energy. So your life does revolve around being optimistic, shooting for the stars, exploring. Life for you every single day is an adventure. You're like, today is an adventure. I'm going to explore today. I'm going to learn something new today. I'm going to have fun today. Why are we always so serious? And Jupiter gifts you with so much optimism, where people feel good around you because you're always making them laugh. You're always having fun. You have this beautiful lighthearted energy to you, and they enjoy your company. You expand their mind. You bring joy into their life. And you want to make people feel good about their self. You want to make people feel happy and joyous. You want them to have faith and optimism like you. And you shine at doing this. You shine at inspiring others. Also leading by example. And what makes you so mystical and magical is that you have the sun in Sagittarius, but then you also have the moon in Scorpio. And this is a nice balance because, the Scorpio moon is such a deep felt energy that can really put you in a dark place and make you feel so much. There's a lot of like self-loathing that can also happen with the moon in Scorpio when you're not in alignment, right? So when you have the sun in Sagittarius, it gives you this beautiful balance because you know how to have fun, you know how to party, you know how to have a good time. So the darkness that the Scorpio moon brings, your light, the Sagittarius energy balances the darkness of the moon. So you're able to dive so deep like the Scorpio moon naturally does. But that sun in Sagittarius gives you the freedom to also make sure that your life revolves around feeling good and enjoying. And also being a free spirit, because Sagittarians are free spirits. It's all about the freedom. Freedom to be as well. And spirituality is important, learning. And then when you got the moon in Scorpio, it's going to take you even more deeper into the underworld, into the hidden. And there's just so much expansion, so much knowledge and wisdom. When you pair these two energies together, you'll learn so much. You explore the darkness, the hidden, the mysteries. And they complement each other so much. And that balance in life is needed. That light and darkness, it's a perfect balance here. And with a Scorpio moon, you're not afraid to go deeper. You're not afraid to go into the darkness. In fact, you are fascinated by it and you want to explore it even more. You want to explore spirituality. You want to explore how spirituality and the different spiritual practices make you feel. And also when it comes to relationships, it's important for you to be accepted for this multidimensional being that you are, this shapeshifter that you are. And you need space as well. You need freedom as well. And you need to be with someone who is confident and can handle you, can handle when you're this wild Sagittarius and you're this free spirit, and also be able to handle you when, you know, you're in that deep Scorpio moon phase. Because we are, just like the moon, going through our own phases of life. And this combination is so powerful. So much knowledge and wisdom here, and excitement, you know, excitement. The intuition too. Yeah. You know, fire, the signs, fire is also intuition. It's the solar plexus energy, the fire in the belly, the gut feelings. And then when you got the moon in Scorpio, which just, oh, it's a natural, has such strong, sharp psychic senses. You know, your intuition is so strong, so strong. And you got to follow it. You got to let it guide you. Because there's a wealth of knowledge within us. Within us. Within us. And whatever you want to explore and learn about, you've got the courage, you've got the warrior-like spirit as well. It's all about aiming your goals as well, your vision. Shooting for the stars. And being in joy. But with the Scorpio moon, you know, sometimes it can be difficult because the moon, when it's in Scorpio, anyways, it can become very overpowering. And like, you can be feeling really good one moment, but then you're like, whoa, hang on a minute. What's going on? Because the moon is creeping in, right? And you're like, hang on a minute. What's going on? Why am I feeling this way when I was just feeling good like about 5 minutes ago? And people around you perhaps also notice that. And again, you gotta just embrace that you are this multidimensional being having a human experience, having a very intense emotional experience, and that is okay. That's just you. You gotta flow with your energies, and whenever you get into that dark Scorpio moon space, just feel it through, connect with the intuition. What is it telling you? And let it go and let it release, and then get back to your Sagittarius energy, being that wildfire. Humor, optimism, faith, hope. Having some type of spirituality in your life is good for the soul. It's medicine. So that being said, let's get on with this card reading. So how this works is I'm going to pull out 3 cards. So I want you to think of a number 1 to 3, whatever number comes to you, and that will be your card. So choose a number, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, whatever number comes to you, don't think about it too much. And I'm using the Keepers of the Light by Carl Gray. And I love these cards because they're a great balance of the masculine and feminine energy, so everyone can relate with them. Right, so if you picked card number 1, we have Saint Germain, karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. Just what we were talking about. I love this beautiful magenta purple color just radiating out. So karma releasing. You know what I find actually? Giggling, laughing also releases negative energy. So the more you laugh, the better. Keep laughing. I just gotta say, laughing is medicine for the soul too. So move beyond the drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So if you feel like currently, if you pick this card, that something's blocking you from being who you truly are and being that Sagittarius sun, maybe, there's been some intense interactions or themes that have been taking place occurring in your life. Move away from that. Let it go, release it. Move beyond the drama, create your own path. Shape-shift into the center. Be true to who you are, because that's what brings the best out of you. Be the free spirit individual that you are, because that's what brings the best out of you. And make room for that good energy. Channel that Sagittarius energy, because that's what brings the best out of you. And that's what makes you feel good too. And that's your creational source energy too. So if you picked card number 2, we have Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Beautiful card. Reminds me of the sun. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. So make sure you are connecting with your heart, especially for Sagittarius dominance, connecting with the inner child, connecting with that inner child, because that is also our heart energy. Connecting with it, channeling it, and giving and receiving in balance. Giving and receiving in balance. Key. Equilibrium is key. So if you picked card number 3, the cards we have is Krishna, devotion, trust your spiritual guidance, your commitment has been recognized, you are loved unconditionally. I love the bit where it says trust your spiritual guidance, because you have such a sharp, powerful intuition, and it speaks to you all the time. It's that fire within you, but also that water, that Scorpio moon, so trusted. You've been really committed to perhaps, your spiritual practices, or you've been given commitment somewhere, just know that the universe has your back and the universe sees it all, and you are loved unconditionally. And don't forget that. So I'll leave the ascended beings and their names and their energies in the description box. So if you want to learn more about them, you can meditate on them, learn more about them, connect with their energies, learn about their archetype and what they represent. So I hope you enjoyed this share on the Sagittarius Sun and the Scorpio Moon. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you are Sagittarius Sun and the Scorpio Moon, make sure you write me a comment down below, connect with me. What do you love about this energy the most? Share your thoughts with me. I would love to hear from you. Also, if you're new here, subscribe, tap on the notification bell so you're notified every time I do drop a brand new episode. And you can connect with me on Instagram. My username is @RheaQuartz. And for astrology sessions, quantum energy healing sessions, past life hypnosis sessions, I also do mindful media marketing and conscious creative sessions. You can visit my website, rheaquartz.com. So keep shooting for the stars, or reaching for the stars. Sky's the limit, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love.